All right, let's check.
Okay, so we're going to start out, same thing, step one of one. I'm working with your core, making sure that your core is staying even. Your hands can be down as we start. You're just avoiding a little bit. There you go, concave. Fantastic. One more time. 1, 2, and 3. You're confident in that. Go ahead and bow. Good. Bow a little bit lower. This time when you're bowing, I want you to point your heels straight back, and I want you to keep your eyes on me, okay? Ready? Heels straight back. Fantastic. That's the first stage of one. That's all of one. Now we're going to go into the second stage of one, okay? This is going to be dealing with your hips. Your hips are going to go backward, which means your heel is going to go backward. You're going to be pointing into like a rearward squat like this. Try to keep your toe as lightly on the ground as possible. Ready? Bend your knee. Good, just like that. Come back up. Into the center. Beautiful. And then this side. Good. That was fantastic. Okay, now we're going to make it a little bit harder, okay? This is going to be stage 3 of 1, okay? You're going to do the same things with your core, except I want you to do it all on your big toe. So I want you to elevate first to your big toe. It's going to look like, this. Whew, all right. Use this, dig it into the mat if you need to. Put it in the cup. Now raise yourself up as high on your foot as possible. You can feel that you can go a little higher, can't you? That feeling is pad 3. Relax. When you finish being able to do everything on pad 3, that's the end of 1. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now, we're going to go back into a 1. I'm going to throw this at various parts of where you are. If you can catch it with your right hand, I want you to be able to catch it with your right hand, with your left hand. Velocity training is about being able to do something completely. So if you can catch something here, you should be able to catch something here in both hands. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. 1 hand, 2 hands, both hands. Okay, ready? This is going to be the easiest one because it's going to be the one that you catch naturally. Go ahead and get into a 1. But stop. You caught that here. I need you to remember where this is. Right here. I'm also watching and it's on video, so we're all going to see where this is. Go ahead and let go. I need you to catch it from here with your left hand now. All right. Pay attention. Yes, your right hand, sorry. No, wait. Ready? You have to remember where it was. Okay. All right, try again. If you can do it with your left hand, you can do it with your right hand. Ready? Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to do it on the opposite side. Yes. All right, go ahead and come into a 6. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring your leg up. Start to balance into your foot. Get your pads warm. Where's pad 1? Good. Pad 2 is where? Good. Pad 3. Fantastic. Now come up into a high pad 3. Good. Relax. Now come down. Now let's go ahead and get this started. Catch it naturally. Ready? Boom. Beautiful. Okay. So that is with the left hand, and you caught it right here. I need you to do the same thing with your right hand, but don't move your foot. Good job. Ready? Fantastic. Okay. I'm going to throw it from this direction. I want your forearm to take the same path, your hand to take the same path. The only difference is you're grabbing it with a different position.
So this?
No. Your hand's going to grab it like this.
Gotcha.
Okay? Ready? Good. We're making a point in space. You see this point in space we're making?
Mm-hmm.
This is your natural point where you catch things. You like this point for some reason. We're gonna do the other side. Ready? Boom. Good. Now you're consistent with this point. Okay? Go ahead and let your hand down. This is the point. I want you to press into the point with your hand. Press into it. Good. Relax. Now press into it while bending your arm into it. Come all the way down like you're doing a push-up. Push into it. Keep pushing into it. Keep pushing into it. Now push away. Push away. Good. Push in. Bend your front leg. Bend your front leg. Push in. Push away. Relax.
Oh, that's hard, bro.
Okay, remember where that point was. That's your point. Okay? Remember where that point was. I'm going to throw this to you and you're going to throw it back to me, okay? Go ahead into a 6. On this 6, I want you to focus on pushing your hip back. We realize that this is difficult for you using the outsides of your legs here with your glutes. I want you to push back into that position. Okay? We're going to stay here. Remember this point in space. It's about right here for you. Okay? That's where you're going to catch it. Okay? Bend your front leg a little bit more. You want to activate this part of your glute here in your 1. Okay? There you go. Bring this leg out a little bit. There you go. Good. Hold that right there. Ready? I want you to catch it at that same point. Either hand. Just catch it at the same point. Ready? Good. Throw it back to me on that same point. Good. Ready? Other hand. Good. Throw it back to me. Good. Both hands. Ready? Get proper on your pads. Ready? Good. And back to me. Good. Relax.
Hardest thing we've done today right here. This is way harder than everything else.
Now we're going to 3 and 4, okay?
Okay, let's do it.
No, we're going to 2 and 5. 2 and 5. So go ahead into a 5, I think your last number was. Now with a 5, you really can put a lot of your own weight and your own strength into doing what you're doing. So I want you to stay focused here. Get into your pads on your 5. Good. And raise your front leg. Good. Get into your pads. Stay deep in your pads. Remember, pad 1 is the is the most important, but pad 2 is the strongest. Pad 3 is the weakest. 1 is the most important. 2 is the strongest. 3 is the weakest. Good. Are you relaxed? Go ahead and switch into a 2. Get into that same relaxed position. You want to be comfortable there. And be comfortable utilizing your pads to stand in the same position. Beautiful. So you got a lot more comfort in the pads on the right leg. That's fine. Go ahead and switch back over to your 5. That's where we'll start. You're going to do the same thing, except I'm aiming for this side. Okay? I want you to imagine the point completely opposite, the same distance and elevation from you as before. You need to imagine this new point in space. Okay, ready? It's up and down first. Good. Good. Now what you're doing is you're pressing away from the point to grab it. I want you to reach directly to the point. Okay? Good. Your arm should be a little bit more back. Ready? Good. Try again. A little bit more bend in the arm. That means catching a little slower, okay? Good! That's what I'm looking for. Other hand, ready?
So can I ask you a question? Why do you want it more bent in the arm and relax?
Because you want to reach directly towards it. You don't want to, if you reach out all the way, it's impossible for you to be doing that without you pressing away with the rest of your core. I want your arm to go directly towards what you're aiming for. Roll laterally now. Ready? Good. You see how you're fully extended?
Mm-hmm.
You had to come back to get it that way. No matter like what you feel, you had to push yourself back to be fully extended. There's no way that point has moved forward or back. Ready? Good. There we go. Left hand. Good, good, good. Much better. Both hands at the same time. Ready? Good. Now we're going to advance your two.
1 or 3?
Two. Yeah. Now what you're going to do is push your hips. Yeah. Push your hips straight back. And bend your knee. You see how you're crossing your foot like that? Where your two and your feet. Yep. Feet are both forward. And what you'll see on the camera later on is that your foot is kind of turning outward like this. I want you to try to stay like this. Yes. Your feet should both be facing forward just like that. Bend your rear knee, push your hips back. And what you're going to do is you're going to drop into a single leg squat and try to hug your knee. Curl your chest forward over your knee as well. You're trying to balance yourself straight down. Use this to help you. And what I like to do is point my leg forward and try to pretend that I'm pushing a pant leg down on one leg. And you can use that for balance if you need to. You're going to sit down as low as you can. Try to get your butt below your knee joint. I know we're burned right now, but yeah. Yes. That's good. And now, come back up. Now when you come back up on the first pad. If you come back up on the third pad, you're going to throw yourself off balance. So far as your knee goes. And you want to stay away from that. It's so badass that you use the mace for this. What a way to elevate. You see how your knee came way in like that? That's another way that that imbalance in your leg is expressing itself. And we're going to be fighting against that as we go along. So try to keep your knee right in line with your toe and go ahead and push that pant leg down. Good. That's a 2.